He made a wish at the cemetery, hoping to see his deceased mother once again. To his surprise, a miracle happened. The man suddenly fainted, and when he woke up, he found his hands had become youthful and his appearance had transformed into that of a teenager. Riding a bike felt effortless, but what shocked him even more was that the cars on the road were from brands that had been discontinued decades ago. Looking in the mirror, he saw his young self. Jack was stunned as he arrived at his doorstep, where a strange yet familiar man appeared, his father. After entering the house, he saw his mother was still alive. The familiar figure he hadn't seen in 40 years brought him to the verge of tears. His mother told him to rest, and as he entered his room, he saw memories of his childhood, movie posters, animal models, and records. These precious moments from the past overwhelmed him with emotion. The next day, Jack realized that he still appeared as a teenager. Though he looked young, he still had the soul of a 50-year-old. When he started school, he wasn't interested in girls, he just wanted to figure out why all of this had happened. He came to understand that he had traveled back in time to change his destiny and uncover the reasons behind his father's departure. He noticed his parents' relationship was strained. His father often hid in the bathroom, and his mother seemed to be showing signs of depression. Jack discovered that his father had married his mother not out of love, but because he had made a promise to a friend. What shocked him even more was that his father seemed to be having an affair. Although Jack suspected it, he couldn't find any evidence. Eventually, he learned that his father hadn't cheated. Instead, he had been taking care of an old friend who was in the late stages of cancer. Jack felt disappointed. His father had chosen to leave the family, and no matter what Jack said, he couldn't change his father's mind. His father told him that he had never lived for himself, that everything had felt meaningless. In the end, his father left. Jack realized he couldn't change his father's decision and could only comfort his mother. Ultimately, he woke up at the cemetery, finding himself back in the past. Though it might have all been a dream, he knew deep down that he now valued family more than his father ever had. Back at home, Jack reunited with his wife and children, smiling. Even if it was all just a dream, he knew he would never take his family for granted again. He turned this experience into a comic, making money and providing a better life for his family. Perhaps he was the father who once wanted to abandon his family, and this story was his way of waking himself up.